Yo, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about picking up on other people's energy. So, a lot of you guys may not realize, but when we're around certain people that are suffering, that are sick, that are depressed, uh, that have emotional wounds, traumas, and whatever else that's not aligned with a high vibration, we can pick up on that. So realize that the next time you hang out with someone and you just feel like you're not at your best, or you feel like a little off, a little negative, let's say, realize that it's probably not you, right? Because we can be doing the best for ourselves. We can be eating right, we can be meditating, doing all the things that are keeping us in a high vibration. But when we go hang out with friends, hang out with family members, or whatever, we don't feel up to par. We don't feel like we're at our best, right? So for me, I usually feel when I'm with my parents, right? I usually pick up on their suffering, right? Especially with my dad, more so my dad than my mom. My mom a little bit, but my dad a lot. I notice even when like he drives, like I'm in the car with him or whatever, like we're right next to each other, I start to really feel his angst. I start to pick up on his negative thoughts. I start to pick up on his tiredness. He's always complaining he's tired, right? Mind you, my dad is very unhealthy, right? You know, people see my, I'm not even gonna get off topic here. My dad says he's healthy, but man, he's eating 3 to 4 times a day. Not fasting, not taking care of himself, right? He works out, but at the end of the day, nutrition beats any workout plan, right? You can just walk and eat right, and you'll be way healthier than someone who's running 2 miles every day, lifting weights, but then going home and eating, a lot of meat and a lot of high mucus forming foods, right? But anyways, aside from that, my dad's unhealthy. He's got negative programmings in his mind. He's always complaining about being tired. He's always stressed. He's always worrying about what time it is. And I start to really pick up on his aura, and his aura isn't very high. It's very low nature. I can tell. It's very fear based, right? And I start to pick up on that, right? I don't necessarily start to think what he's thinking, but I start to embody his energy field. I start to get inside of his energy field, and I start to really pick up on some of it. I wouldn't say all of it, all of the negative energy, but most of it, right? And it's the same thing, with friends and whatnot. You guys gotta really, if you're someone who's trying to purify yourself, right? If you're meditating, if you're fasting, if you're doing emotional purging, just beware that when you're around other people and you feel like negative, right? And listen, these people that you're around, they don't have to say a word, but you just being around them is draining your energy, right? So you got to really watch out. It's tough if you live with your parents, or you're close with your friends, but like, this sounds weird, but like a half hour ago, I was just at the pool. Right? I'm in Florida, and some guy was next to me, and as soon as he came over, he's like an old guy, kind of overweight, right? Probably not the brightest aura, right? Probably not operating at a high vibration, probably operating at a middle to low vibration. He comes next to me, I automatically start to tense up, right? I start to get a little anxious. And I'm like, man, you know, if Deepak Chopra or the Dalai Lama or Osho or Eckhart Tolle came over to me, I probably wouldn't feel like that, right? Uh, you know, and you can say that NoFap and eating healthy and all this stuff reduces your anxiety, but at the end of the day, if you're with someone who's stressed all the time, you're gonna pick up on it and it's gonna affect you. So, uh, just watch out, man. Watch out. Your energy, if you're not careful enough, right? Like yesterday, I spent all day with my parents, all day. And there's just, man, like, you know, I feel like I'm being drained. You know, I feel like I'm not at my best. I start to have more fearful thoughts. I start to just feel more anxious. And it's all just because I surrounded myself with people that are not aligned with my high vibration, right? So it's again, like I've said this in previous videos, and I'll reiterate it here, but it's best to really try to separate yourself as much as you can from these people, right? I probably won't spend another full day with my parents like that again, man. Yesterday was really frustrating, you know? So again, to make a long story short, just realize when you don't feel, when you feel fearful, when you start to pick up on other people's suffering, just realize that it's not your own most of the time. Probably not, right? What you can do is, right, you can do as an experiment is go to a public a place, whatever, or go spend a day with your parents, and then compare that experience to the experience you experience when you're by yourself, and contrast that. And you'll probably notice, right, for most of you guys who are taking care of yourselves, you guys will probably notice that you feel better by yourself, right? And, you know, for me, now I realize that, man, that's probably why I just wanted to be alone most of the time, most of my life. Because I intuitively know, like, realize, not on a logical level, but on like a deep soul level, that most people are suffering. So I got to keep my distance, right? You can't let these people drain you, you know? That's really important to realize on this self-actualization journey, right? You have to really just realize that, right? This can be a big hindrance for most of us, people, relationships, right? I'm so freaking picky about who I spend my time with, right? My parents, you know, and I'm in college, like, oh, have you met any friends? You met a girlfriend? No, I have not. No, I have not. And I have not because 95% of people, maybe a little less, but yeah, a good 95% of people are operating at a very low vibration. And simply me, why would I want to be in their energy field and have them drain my positivity, drain my love? Get out of here, man, you know? So again, not going to keep going around in circles here. You guys get the point. Keep a distance, keep working on yourself, keep doing the things that are purging you from, you know, sickness, toxicity. Keep doing the fasting, keep doing the NoFap, right? You know, it gets lonely sometimes, right? That's why from time to time I crave like connection. But, you know, listen, all right, you can still spend like a little bit of time with people that are not necessarily you know, like you and as wise as you, but just don't make it like a habit to be with these people on a day-to-day basis for an extended period of time, right? Because it will start to drain your energy. So yeah, keep that in mind. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you're new to my just said that. If you have any questions, comments, or whatever, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. And as always, hope you guys have a good day. Peace.